Hello and welcome to yet another episode of the Rough Tackle podcast, where we look at everything Ghana Premier League. We'll review match day 12 and also preview match day 13 as some interesting games are coming up. My name is Mutala Yakubu and I've been joined by Mandela and Kwabena. Guys, hope you're doing well.
Oh, Charlie, I'm good.
You did fine.
Everything nice.
You go nice give you. You know, be hard to focus, so you don't have any pressure on you. But let's do match day 12. Let's do a recap of what happened. That game at the Barbara Sports Stadium, Oak Asante Kotoko. Who should be the happy of the two sides? Is it Mediema getting the point against Kotoko in Kumasi, or Kotoko coming back from 2 goals down to draw 2-2?
Who should be the happier side? I want to believe it is Kotoko. It's because they went down by 2 goals in the first half and they came back to get that equalizer. I mean, someone only scoring that last minute to actually grab a point for them. So I think I want to believe Kotoko. But this is a Kotoko side that they've not won, I think, 3 games, right? They lost against Basake for the very first time this season. And then coming into a game against Mediama, who I keep saying that they are the best team in the league currently.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, in terms of performance, yes, Adrian are getting the result, but in terms of overall performance, I think Mediama are the better side. I think last week I told you that I actually believe Mediama would shock Kotoko at Papa, but it didn't go that way, scoring 2 early goals. I mean, the first half and in the second half, I think they were very, very poor in the second half. For Kotoko, I think they need to be very, very careful because if you look at their record before the game against Basake, so basically before last week, right, they are considered only 4 in about 10, 11 games. And then in the last 2 games, they've considered 4 more. So that is, I think, a bit worried with their defensive issues there. But I think overall, Kotoko should be happy, not with a point, but the manner in which they actually fought back to actually get a point at home. I think it would have been very disappointing to lose to Mediama because Mediama haven't been beating Kotoko, and I think since 2023. So for who to be happy, I want to believe Kotoko.
Kwabena, this day like a bit shaky for Kotoko. It be like things are not really moving the way they want it to move, especially with even some of the outstanding games that they play.
Yeah.
And
I think they won only
one against Young Apostles.
Young Apostles, yeah.
Bazito say he gets a lot of injuries. Would you hold brief for him on that?
I don't think so because when you check Kotoko's game against Mediama like this, Mediama shot Kotoko in the first 20 minutes that they didn't expect them to concede 2 goals. So I was a bit disappointed in Mediama because leading Kotoko 2-0 at the Barbara Sports Stadium should even give you more chance to put in more goals because in the first half they had a lot of chances that they could have scored more. But for Zito saying maybe injuries and other things, that is why they open a window for you to register as much players that you want to register. You have to add your youth players to it. And you had the opportunity to do that. But you don't do that and now you are now complaining about you not getting a lot of getting injuries and other things. I feel like that excuse is too much. He should just stick to the game and make sure the players do well.
But you know they say injuries too worry. I mean, some of you players, like
8, 9.
Emmanuel and them saw hits. So, you know they say.
Before the likes of Kwame Opoku, they are coming back.
You think it's not an excuse enough?
Because you know why? Before Emmanuel Inchi was going on injury, he wasn't playing anything better for us.
Now and there.
Kwame Opoku came back from injury and we've all seen how badly he's playing for Asante Kotoko right now.
That's surprising.
Oh no, he's not playing well. That's the truth. He's not playing well.
For the fans to keep.
Oh no, yeah, they have to do that because he's not doing well.
It
because
looks like he's lost it with the fans. He used to be like a darling boy.
A darling boy, yeah.
I be like now the fans
come back and then
as
Omboefu because he's not doing well.
I actually don't want to believe it's just the on-field issues. You know, before his issue with
Justice Blade.
Yeah,
I'm sure that one is also part of it.
Because now the fans are questioning whether his commitment to the team and all of that. So
yeah, because when you check Asante Kotoko, you ask yourself, do they even have strikers? I doubt.
But they have
Donzo there.
I'm offering Donzo. You know
Donzo there.
I don't just striker.
Donzo, if I train,
Donzo
if I train, Donzo, if I train, I'll be better than him.
No problem. But do you know how much Donzo is paid every month?
That is what pains me.
They pay Donzo dollars like $3,500.
That is what pains me because the kind of ball he's playing and the $3,500 he's giving, it pains me that someone like Samba is being paid $1,500, $2,000 a month. And look at the kind of ball Samba is playing for Asante Kotoko. And if you compare it to Morifin Donzu, you see, no, Morifin Donzu is supposed to get like $500 a month because he doesn't deserve that $3,000 that they are giving. Because Asante Kotoko is playing some kind of football. They are playing well, all right, but mostly they start games very slow.
Yeah.
In all their games, they start games very, very slow. Yeah. They have to now come up. So if you're a team that is very good, you'll be able to just pounce on them and just score them early goals.
Let me ask you this quick one. What do you make of Samba O'Neil? Is he Kotoko's best player?
Oh yeah, currently he's Kotoko's best player, and I even think he's the best player in the Ghana Premier League currently. Because
Hey.
oh yeah,
Hey, boy. Hey, boy.
Interesting.
oh no,
Why you then Karim Zito be friends? Karim
Oh, no.
Zito say make it naturalize give Ghana.
Oh no, I feel like he'd be very good. Like he'd be very, very good because if he play away, he's not just good defensively, like playing attacking wise too, very good. Now able to play as a DM. That is it. So he's a very good player. I know someone will be like Alex Boache of Aduana FC is one good player, but when you compare Alex Boache and Samba, I feel like Samba is the best in the Ghana Premier League so far.
But Amutala, in as much as both teams are title contenders, right? I think one thing that they need to be worried about is the fact that they are conceding some kind of like very shit. I don't know shady goals, but the goals they are conceding are some way. Yes, medium. If you look at the medium side, they are the best scoring side in the league. 17 goals, most goals scored. But it happens that when they are not scoring, they are not conceding. But the moment they score, they concede.
Yeah.
You see, the draws they play all ended up in goalless draws. I think about they've only won 1 in 5, same as Kotoko. And those three, they played 3 draws. Those 2 were goalless draws. But when they score, they actually concede. So I think Ibrahim Tango should look at their defensive. Because I mean, attacking wise, in the midfield they are solid, but defensive wise they are a bit shaky there.
So that game ended 2-2. Then Heart of Oak took on Vision FC. They got 1 goal. Maoli Wayo scored the only goal for them. I mean, it looks like the Heart of Oak problem is still very glaring.
Yeah,
they can't score.
They can't score. Yeah. For Heart of Oak, I'm sure they'll take it like that because so far as they'll get.
You won't take them like that.
Oh no, you take it like that because.
But it looks like even 1-0 wins these days are precious to Heart of Oak.
Yes.
It's like it's about the 3 points.
It's about the 3 points.
It is because they are very compact defensively. So if they score,
yes.
Oh come on,
so.
You don't think so?
The teams that they play against are just not good enough.
Oh come on.
Because no, that's the truth. Because
they played about 12-13.
So when they played against Vision, we all saw the kind of chances Vision created in this game.
Yeah,
they should have scored a lot of goals in this game.
Then again, you have to give credit to us again. Solomon Agbasi, very brilliant.
Oh yeah. He's a very.
And it comes back to the whole conversation. Agbasi, Asari. What do you think?
No. People don't want us to go into that conversation, but we know the real something. We know the real deal.
You know which real something do you know?
Oh.
No. Which real something do you know?
No.
Take every emotions out and deal with the matter. Which thing do you know?
Oh no.
Sorry, they the points that they score. They don't score. Once the goalkeeper is in post and he's not conceded, what be your problem?
So Agbasi too is also not conceding.
Agbasi has played just 3 games. Asari went 5 games without conceding. He's national #1 goalkeeper.
That is the advantage he's getting over.
He knows the advantage. So if he hard work, he has
proven.
If he hard work, he take a goal.
We also Agbasi at this thing. What's the name?
We also saw Asari as Olympics.
No, I don't have
We saw
any
Asari as Olympics. 16 clean sheets in the league. Come on, bro.
If I am going for any goalkeeper in this Ghana Premier League,
right,
judging from the ability to be a good goalkeeper, kick, composure, everything, I would go for Agbasi and Lawrence Osei of Heart of Lions. But Asari, the fact that I won't go for Asari doesn't mean Asari is not a good goalkeeper.
Oh no, he's a good goalkeeper.
He's a brilliant goalkeeper.
Yeah, very good goalkeeper.
And it even bodes well for Heart of Oak. They have 2 very good goalkeepers.
Yeah. Because now
one is not there, the other
is
would
there.
fill in.
So it's good.
Back to the game here.
Yeah.
If you look at the goal as Oak scored,
there are question marks about the goal. That Ali Mohammed fouled the defender, blah, blah. That was Vision FC there. But it looks like it was a routine goal.
Yeah, it was a routine goal.
It about 4 times.
4 times, yeah.
Long ball to the back goal, someone has it across. Typical Arsenal goal.
Yeah. And they've actually scored similar goal this season against Bichim.
Yeah.
I think it was Mauli Wayo at the end of that goal. That same
I
goal.
think it was, is it Brecum Chelsea?
Brecum
The
Chelsea.
2 goals they scored.
Yeah, it was Brecum Chelsea.
To the far post, someone has it back. Yeah.
It looks a bit scrappy, but they actually managed to get it in
You wouldn't
the
mind
post.
if you go see. That is the most important thing. So,
but then again, us leaving Accra Sports Stadium, going to Legon and pick their win, I do think they should actually stay there.
They lost in the MTN Cup. They are out.
Yeah.
Their fans are angry.
Yeah.
Now they need to focus solely on the league.
And it's very difficult now.
Do you think they should stay at University of Ghana? Because me, from the time I was born, Heart of Oak is Accra Sports Stadium. That is the ancestral home for me.
I don't know. it's like they also think spiritual about things.
Which spiritual?
Because no, because no,
Yeah.
oh no, no,
And then
no,
what's
no.
a free camp? No,
Oh no, because you ask yourself.
Because
Because you ask yourself, why are they leaving Accra Sports
Because
Stadium?
they won 1 in 5.
Because why are they leaving? Because Accra Sports Stadium has a very good pitch.
Mm-hmm.
Like the stands very okay. So why will you leave Accra Sports Stadium?
maybe
to
when they
the
are
fans?
playing there, there's some kind of pressure on them.
Oh, which pressure?
Spiritual.
Yes, it's spiritual.
Basa free camp no Aqua Olympic Stadium over 1 year G League. And they won the league in the process. And came back. We are talking spiritual.
So you
Well,
think they
let's
still
see.
are Legon?
So Heart
Oh,
of
they stay at Legon.
Folk also winning their game against Vision. Then the story of match day 12. 11 Wonders parted ways with 2 managers already, Odate Lamte and of course Jay Sapon. Then Emmanuel Edu comes in. He says that yes, the team, they have very good players and he will ensure the boys stay afloat. They play Dreams FC, and honestly, I would give credit to 11 Wonders, but Dreams FC have a lot to do. If Wilfred Dortmund really wants to help them escape relegation, they have a lot to do. But 11 Wonders finally winning a game.
Yeah, it's a good one for 11 Wonders, especially what is happening in the club, and they're able to win by 2-0 was a very good one for them, because going to this game, I know a lot of people didn't think they'll be able to beat Dreams FC. Although Dreams FC are not playing so well, but
you know the funny thing about 11 Wonders? What we saw against Dreams FC, it's no different from the games they've played.
They've played.
They played very well.
Because I remember the game against Midiama.
Yeah.
They played well
Yeah,
against
they played
Midiama.
very well.
They played well against Midiama, but they
Like
were just
this is how they played
unfortunate.
throughout the season, but it's just not coming.
Yes, they were just and
I actually believe it is the off-field issues, because I remember the post-game interview with the man of the match,
Yeah.
their captain.
Yeah. Asante,
I think-
Emmanuel Asante.
Emmanuel Boateng.
Boateng.
I think you asked
Yeah,
him,
he mentioned the off-field issue. He
issues.
said that was the main
Yeah.
issue.
I think you asked him if he believes they're actually good enough. He was like, he doesn't believe they are so far from that team. But the off-field issues, that is the main problem, the off-field issues. I think they need to resolve that quickly. And you know how bad their situation is? Remember, I think last 2 weeks or so, when Sweden Blasters were in the drop zone,
Yeah.
when they won that game, they shut up. They
Yeah.
just went out. But for 11 Wonders, even if they win their next game, they'll still be bottom.
Yeah.
Because they've lost a lot of
A lot
Yeah,
of
they've lost
games.
a lot of
8 games.
games. Yeah.
That is
yeah,
very bad.
That's very true.
But it looks like the managers are beginning to solve the off-field issue.
Off-field issues, and it's good. It's good for them, because 11 Wonders. I just feel like they have to win more games, and just because I feel like they were even a traditional team. 11 Wonders. I feel like they were really a traditional team before they
Techman,
moved.
it's a Techman
Yeah,
based
Techman.
club.
Yeah, before they
They were
moved to
moved to
Accra. Yeah. So I just feel like they just need to resolve a lot of
But
things.
you also think the movement has...
Yeah, it's also a
really
major
played
thing.
part.
Yeah, it's a major thing, because I feel like if they stayed at Techiman, at least they'll get the fans around to be able to come through to the stadium, because those 20 CDs, 30 CDs that you get from Techiman, you'll not get the same thing when you come to University of Ghana Stadium.
I was surprised when they played against, I think, Pseudo All Blacks, right? There were more Pseudo All Blacks fans
Yes.
in there.
All
than
Blacks
them.
bars people to Accra.
That's the thing. So
And
yeah,
there's the magic of playing at home in the Ghana
Premier League, yeah.
It comes naturally.
yeah,
Heartofo can go to Wenchi to play Young Apostles and not get a win there. Kotoko can go to Wenchi and not get a win.
Yeah.
But on any day, Kotoko can beat Young Apostles at home, can beat
that's very true.
any team
Yeah,
at home.
yeah, that's true.
I mean, playing in your comfort zone brings you some form of confidence.
Yeah.
Heart of Lions 2 seasons ago were nearly relegated.
Yeah, because we weren't playing. at
Then they
their
came
home.
back to
Yeah,
the Bando
yeah,
Stadium
yeah.
and the magic started.
And even for
I
them,
o-
they don't even train there, but they
Yeah.
go back to play that match
I
instead.
always believe that Kotoko Royals, if they had played at their Kotoko Stadium,
Oh yeah, I'm sure they would
they
have
could
stayed.
have
Because
survived.
they were
Yeah.
very formidable in the Division 1
Yeah.
league at
Yeah.
home. And then I think,
But genuinely, do you think 11 Wonders would survive?
Mutala, to be very honest, I don't see them winning a lot of games.
Do you think 11 Wonders will survive?
No, it's going to be very difficult.
I don't see them
I
winning.
mean,
a lot
11
very
Wonders
difficult.
fans,
I
these
don't
two
see-
guys are saying that it will be extremely difficult for your clubs to stay in the Ghana Premier League. Well, so let's move to match day 13. A lot of games to look forward to. 3 live games on TV, 3 on your TV. Starting tomorrow, 11 Wonders back in action. They are back in action. This time they are playing Swedru All Blacks. Now, the funny thing is, just 2 weeks ago, All Blacks won at that same venue against Dreams FC. How do you think this one would go?
It's a big one for both sides, because both sides are not really lying very well on the league table. And for 11 Wonders, they winning their previous game. I'm sure in going into this game, they want to win this game to just get more points to be able to shoot up. And for 11, what's the name? All Blacks, they came there 2 weeks ago to beat Dreams FC by 3 goals to 2, and we really enjoyed the game. That was one of the best games in the Ghana Premier League, and I'm sure they'll be thinking that, oh, we've come to this venue and we've been able to win before. So 11 Wonders is not any team that they will really what's the name? They'll really disturb us. So we just need to put in our best and just win this game. So I'm sure I just see All Blacks just coming to the University of Ghana Stadium and shocking 11 wonders.
There's a big game on Saturday. Lions are going to Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Complex. It looks like Frimpong Manso started well with Nations, but it's been a bit shaky. They are blowing hot and cold, chameleon lifestyle. But Heart of Lions in their last 2 games have also dropped crucial points, especially at home, where I expect them to win almost every game.
Yeah, I think they've actually won almost every game last weekend.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and for them also, they've not been very good on the road. They've only won once in 5 or about 6 games. They've only won once. So going to the Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Complex, I don't see them winning, honestly, based on their away form and their games I've won, I've seen, and I mean them play on the road this season. Nations FC, yes, Frimpong Manso, a bit shaky. They win, they lose, they draw, a bit inconsistent in them. But I think against Heart of Lions, Mutala, I don't see them dropping all points. I think it might probably end in a draw for them. I say 1-1 draw.
Heart of Lions, you've monitored them.
Yeah. Bashir Ford is doing something brilliant over there. The same for Daniel Nieje, who is assistant coach, also doing very well for Heart of Lions. I just feel like they playing a draw against Karela last week was one of their setbacks, because I'm sure they were very surprised. I was also surprised to see Karela going to Bando to get getting 1 point over there.
Yeah, the first team to actually do so.
Yeah, but going to Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Complex is going to be very difficult for them, because I'm sure Nations wants to win this game. There's a lot of pressure on the Nations players that they have to win the games, because they are not putting up good performances this season. And last season, we saw them doing very well. They were even getting closer to winning the title until the other thing that happened. So I'm sure Nations will like to give a surprise, and I'm sure Nations will just beat Heart of Lions at the Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Complex.
Then there's a Sunday game. Ho United, who also, blew everyone away with their performance against Heart of Oak in match day 1. Then they started also behaving like chameleons, but they've also picked up some very good points along the way. They are coming up against Asante Kotoko. Now you don't even know which Kotoko side will really turn up. I mean, it's getting to that stage. But will Kotoko go there and shock them? Not shock them. It wouldn't be a shock if Kotoko beat them. Can Kotoko go there and beat them?
Okay. If this game were to be, say, match week 3, match week 4, I would have said no, because at the time, Oho United were unbeaten at home, and they were actually trying to build the whole momentum of the Crown Sports Stadium being a fortress. The Oho Stadium being a fortress and all that before they lost against Adriana there. So for now, watching their games and then what I've seen, in this season, I actually believe Kotoko can actually go there and then pick a point there, and even if possible beat them. I don't see them. I don't see Kotoko blowing them off easily that easily, especially Kotoko being on the road against Oho United.
It's going to be very difficult for Asante Kotoko, because last week, Oho United went to Bichim to beat Bichim United by 2-1, and it was a very surprise scoreline. And they coming home. So far, Oho United have lost just 1 game at the Oho Sports Stadium. They've won 2 and drew 3, and it's going to be a big one, because Asante Kotoko, on the other hand, when they go away, it's very difficult for them. They don't really play so well. They just get the scrappy win, and that is it. So it's going to be very difficult for Asante Kotoko, because, as I said, Kotoko, they don't have strikers. So playing Kwame Poku.
You don't say this to you, the Toxito here, you go ball.
Oh.
Person has signed more, the person has more windows. So has Kwame Poku.
If you ask him right now,
they are paying
no,
the guy.
if you ask him right now,
Itaqua is a forward. Now
they are paying the guy.
Wingers are classified as forwards.
Because if you ask him right now, he needs a number 9. Zito needs a number 9.
But Kwame Poku got.
Oh, he's not playing well. Zito knows that Kwame Poku is not playing well. Morifin knows he's also not playing.
If you have the power to sign one number 9 in Ghana here for Kotoko in January, who will it be?
Ghana, do we have a number 9?
This guy.
So right now, what do you want?
No, we should go to maybe Cameroon, Burkina.
No,
Morifin knows who they are. I'm sure he's not from.
So Ghana here, they see anybody.
You see, the reason why I want to.
Atakumi has scored 7.
Baby, go start have attack
no,
me.
Do you know why?
He has scored 7.
Emmanuel of
He has scored 6.
No, do you know why I'm drawing back
Emmanuel
Emmanuel Ano? Emmanuel Ano is not a typical number 9.
Right.
Oh yes. He's
Like
not
to play off the strike.
Yeah, play off the strike. So maybe Emmanuel Ano, this thing, but maybe of all the players, maybe Ghana, maybe I might consider.
Even Atakumi self, they play from the wings.
From the wings, yeah, from the wings.
Because now they play Razak Sanu,
yes,
Burkinabe striker, Afro,
yes,
and Atakumi plays from the wings.
So maybe I feel like maybe Emmanuel Ano will be the best
But he
option.
talk something. It'll be like we don't really get out and out,
Out and out,
who
number
is
9.
really
Yes,
banging
the
in
Ghana
the
Premier
post.
League.
I think
Maybe Rudolph.
Rudolph Mensah.
Yeah,
Sweden
Sojo
All
All
Blacks.
Blacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he
But
too.
is I feel like with his build, that might be a bit challenging.
What about Emmanuel Mafu?
But Eduana.
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 Eduana will not sell him.
Eduana will not sell him.
That's the simplest answer.
There's this guy at Medium. I always they forget his name. Salam.
Salam.
They are striker.
Yeah. It's going to be difficult.
I think Mediama want to win the league. Maybe after this season or something.
Yeah.
But if they don't win the league, I don't see them losing a chunk
But
of
in
all their
recent
best
time,
players.
Kotoko have a track record of buying strikers outside.
and it's able
And it's
to.
worked for them.
Yeah.
The Mbeles,
Belas,
the Mokwales.
Mokwala,
So you
yeah.
think they should go out there again?
Yeah, they should go
But-
out
but-
And
there.
allow Murphy Nozo leave?
But it's also working.
Okay. Zito, no. So this is what Zito thinks, that there's a lot that Donzo need to add to his game. And they also feel there's a bit of a language barrier, which is not really helping him.
true.
He's playing a part in there. So, and I'm on settle, you know. It's not as if he's a bad player, but he's not properly settled in the league, and that is affecting him.
This is very first season, right?
Yeah, that's his first season.
Maybe we should just.
So 3 games on TV3 on your TV, but there's also Heart of Folk,
Karela, Tamale.
It's
Yeah, very difficult
Charlie,
one.
me Tamale, even Barcelona can lose at Tamale.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Even Real Madrid will feel lose for Tamale. that place. No, if they decide to come to the stadium,
Yeah.
forget you will lose the game.
They'll lose the game. It's difficult for Hasselfolk because they also coming out from the FA Cup. It's also
If
one
Heart of
team.
Folk win the game, I'll be surprised.
Us are the best away side in the league.
And I said if they win that particular
Okay.
game, I'll be
No,
surprised.
but you know,
I'll
if they
call you
also
when they
lose,
win.
if they also lose, there will be a lot of pressure on Didi.
Didi.
Especially they-
He's built for this.
No, because especially they leaving the FA Cup and now also losing the Premier League, it will be very difficult for
But
them.
he's built for this pressure.
Yeah, it's very difficult.
But would you blame him for not having a potent striker up front?
That is. I think that is
That-
their problem.
That's their problem. It's like you see why I said it. It cuts across all the Ghana Premier League teams.
Mm-hmm.
Getting a number 9 is very difficult. So
But some other teams, when we look at the attackers, they've been very solid though. You can talk about Goal Stars. Goal Stars, their problem is they also conceded lots of
a lot of goals, yes.
But they scored about 12, conceded
Yeah.
13 or so.
Yeah.
So it's I don't think it cuts across all the teams. Some teams have like very solid forward.
Yeah.
You can talk about Eduana FC and all of that.
Yeah.
But for us of folk, you cannot really pinpoint that this guy will give you like 10, 15 goals in the league.
That's the thing. So it's very difficult for Accra. So, but I just feel like Karela will just beat
So
Hasselhoff.
if you know you want a potent striker to carry you through the season, you sign Frank Abura Aduku,
Yeah.
who Vision FC wasn't even.
Yes, he
a
was.
starter.
Yeah, that's the
Didn't
thing.
score more than 8 goals. No,
He-
I think 5. He didn't score more than 5.
He
goals
just
in the
scored
season.
the brace against
And
Asante
what-
Kotoko,
yeah.
and they just felt
But
like
that is the same mistake they made with Asamoah Boateng,
yeah.
the nation's FC
Yeah.
striker.
So then it comes back to, okay, how are they scouting their forwards? I
And
don't
how
know,
to
I think-
focus
no,
on
but-
Kotoko
but-
are really guilty of that.
Yeah.
When
But
they play
I-
against
it's
a team and the player scores against them,
they
don't
try
be
to-
surprised to hear Asante Kotoko chase Prince Trenebois of Basake.
Of Basake, yeah, I'll not be
in
surprised.
January or something
I'll
like
not be
that.
surprised at all. But I just feel like for Ajanim Boateng's own, he was doing well at Nations FC.
He scored
But-
8 goals.
Okay.
But
That's
8
true.
goals in the Ghana Premier
Premier
League.
League. It's
is
very
really-
difficult.
solid though.
It's
It's
very
goes-
difficult. It's very
You
difficult.
know,
It's going to be
you know,
solid,
easy,
bro.
oh.
It's going to be solid.
Be difficult, rough.
It's going to be solid.
Even when I saw his style of play and Heart of Folk wanting to recruit him to the club, I thought it was in contrast because the way he plays, he's a striker who relies solely
Yeah.
on what's the name, the assist from the midfielder.
The
He
midfield.
relies solely on what comes from the midfielder. So if the feed doesn't come, Charlie, he just go room for the front. And Heart of Folk at that time had Linda and Tange and a few
yeah,
players
that's true.
Salifu Ibrahim.
Salifu and other things.
who were not even firing. Well, it looks like there's a big problem when it comes to strikers in general in the Ghana Premier League. This season, I can tell you we've seen some brilliant defending. Ali Mohammed of Heart of Folk, for instance.
And the goalkeeping as well. The
Goalkeeping has been,
top-notch.
there's been.
Top.
I can
vast-
actually name like 5 goalkeepers who've been like, they've
Yeah.
raised the
I think
bar.
that is the department we've improved most
Yeah,
this
Yeah,
season.
this
Emmanuel Kobe, Lawrence Ose. Come on.
There's this keeper at Bechem United, Benjamin, is it Asante also?
Yeah, I think so. And then Kweku Musa. Come on.
Against Mediema, the kind of performance I saw, I haven't seen it from any goalkeeper.
Yeah,
in
yeah,
Ghana
yeah. The
Premier
That's
guy
very
who
for a long
didn't win the man
Yeah.
of the match for that performance. I think the goalkeeping has been, so it looks like the goalkeeping defensive department top, but attacking wise, honestly, the teams need to do better with scouting. Honestly, I don't know.
Well, let's see what happens. Match day 13 of the Ghana Premier League live on TV3 and on your TV. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We'll start with 11 Wonders taking on Swedro All Blacks. Then on Saturday, Nations will host Heart of Lions at the Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Complex. Then we'll finish off on Sunday at the Hohoi Sports Stadium. Big one, Hohoi United coming up against Asante Kotoko. These games are live on TV3 and on your TV. And for those of you who can watch the games live on TV, just log on to adesaplus.com and catch the live stream there. My name is Mutala Yakubu. Thanks to Mandela and thanks to Kwabena. They will be back here next week to review Match Day 13 and also preview Match Day 4.